This is our Thursday night Limitless call, Limitless Leaders. It's for, as I say, we kind of call it a discovery call, a strategy call, a training call. It's kind of like whatever fits in. But it's basically a place where we all get together and talk everything limitless, whether it's, from Daisy stuff or blockchain sports stuff or BioLimitless stuff. We cover everything. We start with a specific subject, and we are going to be talking about the blockchain sports offering that the founders released to everybody. Maybe some of you have seen it, maybe some of you haven't. When we get started, I'll maybe cover that, just in case you haven't heard. But then, we always kind of keep things open for Q&A. We try not to get too much off subject, but, we try to, cover everybody's questions as best we can.
Look what I got today.
I know everybody's bragging about that.
You're not
Kevin
the only
Dibwit.
one.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. I haven't opened it yet, but I was excited anyways.
Why don't you tell Dorothy what it is, though, so she knows.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was Deb's voice.
Oh, no.
Okay. So quickly, when we went to the event in Las Vegas for BioLimitless, the launch for BioLimitless, we were given a gift that didn't quite make it until today. And so this is a free sample of the microbiome product from Dr. Eric Neputes. And so we're going to be able to sample this and then be able to tell everybody of the incredible transformation that's going to happen in the next 30 days.
And you know what? We're right at 7:01, so let's get started.
Yeah.
Let's actually cover that about the, because we're going to be talking about some blockchain sports stuff, but obviously BioLimitless is what's hot and heavy right now. So let's talk about that. One thing that we definitely want to do, and we always talk on our calls, is we don't first of all, we don't need to, but we don't want to kind of build our BioLimitless business on, hyping products. And there's lots of different wellness companies out there that have various products that help people. And as for, of course, from our perspective, the products is just one small part of a huge ecosystem. But what we don't want to do is be saying, well, our product's better than their products because, and the best way around that, and we've talked about this a number of times for those of you who've been on these calls, we want to kind of lead with testimonials, where, if you start taking, if you're, not just taking the products, but if you adopt the whole BioLimitless lifestyle, that Dr. Eric talks about in the book, which you can get on Amazon, by the way. It's not just products, it's lifestyle, it's sleep, it's exercise, it's all the usual stuff. But also, when we include the DNA kit, when we include the products as well, we'll all benefit from that in various ways. Whatever, for me, I want to, lose some weight, for someone and be more healthy, which somebody else may have something else, may have a condition. And so what I'm saying is we want to try and lead with testimonials, because testimonials, I don't know about you, but, if I'm buying, Kev, I'm sure you're the same, you buy music equipment, I buy music equipment. And sometimes, if I'm looking for a piano, you can see a piano right there. One of the things that I go for, I will go and play it and listen to it, but I always go for the testimonials. I always go for the testimonials. And last night I was looking for cameras because I want to up my game on these calls. I want a better camera. And so the first thing I did was I looked Sony, Canon, and all this other thing, but I immediately go to the reviews. I immediately go to the YouTube where people are giving real testimonials, because, you get real honesty there. So my point is, as these products, as we get the DNA kit, if you get a DNA kit, do an unboxing, take it, get your phone and video yourself unboxing it, because that could be the first part of your journaling, if you like, you know, and talk to yourself, you know, oh, this is this. I wonder what this is. I wonder what this is, and record it. Okay. Doesn't have to be professional. But then what we'll end up with, I mean, right now we got 33 people on this call. If 33 people are journaling, we've got 33 different journeys. I don't want to sound tacky with journeys, but we've all got our health journey. If everybody's journaling, and I got myself, where is it here? This is I got myself a little book, a little journal book, and I'm writing everything down. You know, when the DNA kit arrived, when I sent it off, when I'm going to get it back. I'm just going to make a little note for myself so that I've got this memory, so that then down the line, you know, we're going to be around for years. Won't it be great if in a year's time, Richard's sitting here 60 pounds lighter, right? And everybody's going, wow, you look, you know, so much better. You look so much. And they say, what was your journey? I've got it all there in the journal. And I can, and then we can do calls like this where we can bring on guests, where people can have a listen and say, what is this BioLimitless thing? And then you've got 3 or 4 people all giving their story. You know, someone, you know, may have had, you know, for me, it's weight loss. For someone may have had a certain ailment, and that ailment is now better. Someone else had, you know, issues here, and now that those issues are better. Someone may have, I don't know, depression issues, you know, which, and in so many cases, people think, oh, depression is just something. No, there's usually a root cause. And wouldn't it be great to have those conversations on these calls? The guests are listening going, wow, this is amazing. We're not saying buy this product because it's the best product out there. Here's why we're better than them. Here's why we're better than them. No, just say, you know, 8 months ago, I was 270 pounds. I'm now 210 pounds. And I haven't really changed much. I've just kind of adopted this lifestyle. Someone else may say, you know, I had cirrhosis of the liver or whatever. And, you know, I've been taking these products. I've been to see the doctor and it has been getting better. Testimonials are just the best. Felice, did you have anything else to add on that, or anybody else? Any thoughts on that?
No, I agree 100%. Testimonials are the best. And again, it's not about selling the product. It is really sharing your experiences. And people are more successful when they see something and they see that they can align themselves with it.
Yeah, 100%. And of course, it's not just products.
Right.
You know, it's everything. You know,
Exactly.
the whole point is that, you know, and again, we're just, I don't know how many people on the call are super experienced or who are brand new, but I don't have, does anybody have their DNA kit that they can hold up to the camera? Because this whole process, you know, we're going to be able to, Dr. Eric always talks about, you know, we test, we don't guess. And literally everybody can have this journey. And again, it's not just about product. We're going to have this DNA kit. Then on our phones, we're going to have our own BioLimitless app, and everything that was tested. There are 800 SNPs. Don't ask me what SNPs are. 800,000 SNPs, which are various snapshots of all different areas of your body. And I know if there's any healthcare workers on here, I apologize up front, right? I'm just talking, you know, nice, simple layman talk. But it's able to take this DNA kit, takes a snapshot of everything in your system, 800,000 SNPs. The nearest, I think that the other DNA tests that are out there are doing around 250,000 SNPs. So we're getting so many more SNPs, many of which we can't really use yet. But once we've got them, when new products and new technologies come on board, we've already got the information from our DNA test that we can take and use those SNPs to help with all the new advances as well. So, you know, we get the DNA kit, we do the test, all the results end up on our app. Also, I was chatting to Karina earlier on. She says we actually get the raw data from the DNA as well. So if you've got another app that you like, you know, that you can use as well, that's great. The reason why I like ours is it's going to be, you know, exhaustive on everything that the DNA kit covers. and with recommendations as to what we should be doing. And on every single page with every single element of our or section of our DNA, we can click on anything and get answers. What is this SNP? What does it identify? And it'll give you the answer. We've got this AI called Melissa. I'm yet to meet her, but apparently she's. I can't wait to meet her. I'm sure she's stunning, of course. And but yeah, so we've got this app, the DNA kit, the app, and then the app tells us everything, and we can ask everything, all our questions in there. And again, to the point where we're talking about is these testimonials. I think the testimonials are going to be absolutely key.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go on too long about that, but those. So who else has got their products from Los?
Looks like a lot of people are shy
Las
tonight.
Vegas.
Several cameras are off.
If you've got your product, yeah, put it in the chat. If you were in Las Vegas and you got the product, yeah, put it in there.
Well, so there's two products, right? So the Las Vegas one, and then those that have received DNAs, which are
DNA kit. Yeah.
different.
So if you got Las Vegas, write Las Vegas in the chat. If you got the DNA kit, put DNA in the chat. I'm super excited to get that off and the results back. Yeah, I think that's going to be great. Okay, so again, tonight I want to respect your time, Felice, because you got to get going. Got a hard stop at 7:30. Let's talk about what we were going to talk about tonight. Let me just have a quick look in the chat, see if there's any questions while we're here. Vegas, yeah, we got ours. Yeah, fantastic. That's great. Yeah, we specifically
so
wanted.
Mary got DNA. I'm sorry, Mary got DNA, and so I just.
Okay,
so
great.
Mary,
Thanks, Mary.
Yeah, awesome, and congratulations on all that. And so okay, so let's go ahead and go to what we were going to talk about this.
Okay, so myself and Miss B, my business partner, pretty much most of you know who she is. She's on the call here right now with us. We were on a leaders call a couple of days ago about blockchain sports and about how the founders are releasing the Atla coins to us again at a hugely discounted price and of 25 cents. And there are many people who are super interested to buy or to acquire cryptocurrency before it's that huge high. I mean, you hear about things like Shiba Inu and what was the other one? Dogecoin. When they were, if you bought those coins before they actually launched, I mean, there are people who made fortunes. They bought their coins and suddenly there's this huge spike. And so basically what the founders have in their wisdom offered to us is for us to be able, and we can do it right now, we can go in and buy more Atla coins, and they're actually cheaper than if you joined blockchain sports and you acquired various packs and this type of thing. I think you paid about 40-50 cents per Atla coin. I think it's about 43 cents, I think it worked out at. We're able to get them at 25 cents. And it's all about reaching a new target, a new goal to help blockchain sports do what it needs to do to get out there as quickly as possible. So because again, it's not an us and them scenario. Us and blockchain sports, we are a team. We are one company. Everybody wants blockchain sports to have released the Atla coins, to have the nodes working and this type of thing. And they're looking to raise additional funds, and the way to do that and incentivize us is, as I say, to allow us to go and buy some Atla coins. Miss B and myself, we've already been on there. We bought a bunch today. And if, as and when the Atla coin reaches, I think it's projected around $5, $5.50, something like that. With just what we bought today, and we didn't buy a huge amount, it'll be tens of thousands of dollars of profit that we can actually make in this. But what I wanted to do was to kind of show you where you can go and buy the Atla coins and basically how to do it. So I'm going to share my screen. Anything you wanted to add before I do that, Felice, Kev, Deb, anyone else wanted to add to what we're talking about?
You might expand on this a little bit later, but I want just to encourage that it's not just for the people that are founders in blockchain sports. Now you can go to your friends and family and have them buy this as well. So especially for those that missed the opportunity, maybe didn't have enough money to buy a founders pack, they can just put $25 in and really reap some rewards for the athletic coin. So that's what I
Yeah,
want.
no, well said. That's exactly right. Obviously, we want to encourage our team to do it. We want to make sure that we support blockchain sports. But again, there are a lot of people who wanted to get into blockchain sports and missed the deadline, as you say. And so the opportunity to get Atla coins at a discounted rate is great. There are many, many, many people out there who like to buy crypto before it's launched. Well, most of those cryptos you're buying before they launch, it's kind of like a little bit of a lottery ticket. When you're talking about the Atla coin, it's a lot less of a lottery ticket. There was $3.3 billion invested with the Saudi government to build a mega sports city out there. As you know, we're building soccer academies all around the world. We've got motorsports academies being built all around the world. Indeed, drifting ones are being built. There's a lot more surety. There's a lot more knowledge about how successful this crypto currency is going to be. And so, when you're talking to your friends, and it's not just another Shiba Inu that, hey, maybe we'll go because of hype, or Dogecoin, maybe it'll go because of hype. No, there's a lot of stuff going on. In fact, people on this call, you can go to Blockchain Sports media, and you can see everything that they're doing to build a blockchain sports and make it this worldwide, huge worldwide phenomenon. And we have the opportunity to buy those Atla coins prior to that. So thank you for that, Felice. You're absolutely right. This is not just for our team members, it's for everyone. And I'll be telling everyone about this myself. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to share my screen. Hopefully this works because I'm sharing my phone. So let me see if this works. Okay. Can you see my phone?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so this is just a random wallet that I have. I'm not using my own wallet here for privacy purposes. But what I wanted to do first of all was to show you where you can get the link to go and buy these Atla coins. So if you go to the Telegram channel, right? So I'm on Telegram right now. You can see it says Blockchain Sports Media at the top. So you need to download Telegram. It's real simple to do, and then go and join the Blockchain Sports Media channel. There's loads and loads of stuff on here. Again, all of the news that's happening. What's this one? Unlock New Horizons, Sports Trading, Blockchain Sports XR. So this is news about the XR technology. There's loads and loads of really, really good stuff on here. Evolution of Drift in Japan. They're opening a whole new drift stadium up in Japan. This particular Telegram channel is just fantastic. This was the conference in Singapore, where they had literally people lines around the building to get onto the Athleta booth. It's amazing. Anyway, so get Telegram, download Blockchain Sports, join them. Because you're just going to be, if you want to know what's going on with blockchain sports, this is where you're going to get it. Also, if you want to, as founders, we have an obligation to share about blockchain sports on our Facebook page. We can copy stuff from here and just post it on our Facebook page, and it helps market the business. So So there's that. Anyway, we're talking about how can we buy the Atla coin for right now. This is the last post. As you see, it says payment methods. And down the bottom here, can you see it says bcspad.io? It's right down the bottom above the icons. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So what you want to do is you hold your thumb on that and copy it. No, well, in fact, let me do it wrong first, because Felice and I were both doing it wrong earlier on. What we did, we thought, oh, great, we can buy our tokens here. And we just clicked on it, right? And it took us here, and it's like, okay, this looks good. This looks the right place, you know, and we thought, okay, great, connect wallet.
Yeah. Richard,
Connect wallet.
yeah, okay. Just stick on that for a second. But actually, I would like for you to redo this. And there's a little message at the top,
Oh,
which
okay.
is why.
You want me to go
So,
back?
like, yeah, if you close that, now click on it and look at the very top of the screen. See, please install TronLink and unlock it. Could never figure out what the heck that was. So,
And that's because we were doing it wrong.
right,
And so,
that's right.
so what I thought was we just connect the wallet, click
Mhm.
here,
Yeah.
click on TronLink. And again, there it is. Please install TronLink and unlock it.
Mhm.
The reason is because this is doing it wrong. Okay. And I show you this. You say, why are you showing me how to do it wrong? Because I guarantee many people are going to do this. So you'll recognize that when you do it wrong. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the link and hold your thumb on it and copy the link. Okay, now I've copied the link. Now I can go to my TronLink wallet. And again, this is just a random TronLink wallet that I have. And I'm going to click on Discover. And just, you know, like we used to get into Daisy or into Blockchain Sports or even BioLimitless, we click on Discover and we paste. I'm going to click on that search or type URL. And I'm going to paste that link in the top there. And then I'm going to click on the blue not the star. Don't want to click on that because that'll take me to a Google page. I click on the little hyperlink directly below where it says bcspad.io. Click on there. You're now visiting an unknown link. Okay. And now you can see at the top there, it says that you can see the wallet address. It's already linked. So now it's not going to tell me, you know, go and link your TronLink wallet because we've done it the right way now. And it couldn't be more simple because all you do is you go down here to your amount, enter what you want to put in. Let's say $100. I don't have $100 in this, so it says insufficient balance. Let me just see if I can get, I can't get $5 worth. I should have got a bigger wallet maybe. But basically what you do is you type in the $100 and then it says, let me see if it'll allow me to do 10. Maximum amount is 25. But basically what you do is you click on that yellow bar and then you just go, there's like 2 or 3 steps and it brings up the usual, you know, you put in your password and it just buys your Atla coins for you. And then it says here, once it's bought it, it puts it in there. It says your deposit, 0. At the moment, it says 0 USDT, 0 Atla. You'll see that's where you get your tokens. And that's where it'll show it. But it's really, 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 really easy. Once you put your amount in there, and again, it's a minimum of $25. Okay. Yeah, and then you click on that yellow bar where it says insufficient balance at the moment. Yours won't say that because you'll have the USDT in there. And literally there's just a couple of those contracts that come up and say, you know, you're going to exchange, you know, this USDT from this wallet to this wallet. And then you're going to put in your password and it'll just go through it and you'll have success in it and it's done. And again, if you want to, after that one, if you want to know where your Atla coins are, it's right there where it says your deposit right there. That's where you'll see them. Anybody got any questions on that? Was that pretty clear?
It was kind of clear, but there are going to be a couple of questions about this, especially, so Sandra raised her hand. So Sandra, why don't you go ahead and unmute yourself and go ahead and ask your question, if you will.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi.
So thank you for doing this. So I know you were saying that we should share this with our family and our friends. Is there a link if they're not already in blockchain sports, or how do we add our referral, so we can get credit for it?
That's a very good question.
Yeah, that's a great question. There is no link. There are, and it's not going to be a situation where we're getting credit for people buying Atla coins. They're just buying Atla tokens. The benefit they get is that they're getting Atla coins at a discounted rate. And we're doing it, but there is no referral link. It was going to be way too complex to do that. But there are going to be a whole bunch of prizes that are going to be available for people who go in and buy USDT. I'm not sure what they all are, but that's going to be released in the next few days, and we'll make sure that we post that on our Facebook page so you can see what that's all about. But for the moment, it's not going to go through a link, and it was for very good reason. On the leaders call that we were on, if they started, there was no way to. They were going to have to recreate brand new links for everybody, and there was a severe danger that it was not going to be tied to the right people, and all of a sudden there's going to be a potential for cross recruiting and stuff. And we wanted to avoid that. And the whole point about this is to help blockchain sports get launched, and making sure that we're getting more and more of those funds in there to help them launch. And so the benefit is getting the Atla at discounted rates, and there'll be, as I say, a bunch of prizes. So does that answer your question? Yeah.
They'll have to create a TronLink wallet, for sure.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll have to go through the whole steps that we did prior. You have to get a TronLink wallet. They'll have to get their USDT into their TronLink wallet, just like we did. Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. That's the part I was trying to make sure of, because I thought I had read somewhere about a referral program that was going on, but that's fine. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Everybody's going to use that same link that I clicked on the Telegram channel.
Thank
Kev?
you.
No problem.
Thank
Kev.
you, Sandra, for your question. Also, Richard, I just wanted to ask a quick question, because when we went, when you clicked on the link when we were doing it the wrong way, there were two options. One said TronLink and the other said Web3 or something like that. Is the assumption, here's my question, does it matter what type of USDT we use in here? Is it just the Tron version of USDT, or can we use the Ethereum version of USDT to purchase these?
I can't. I know we talked about making it available for both to make it, because we weren't tied to it.
Yes.
So I think we can use both, but I'm not absolutely sure. Does anybody else on the call know the answer to that question?
I did. This is Sandra again. I did see something earlier where it said we should have an option to be able to use ERC20.
Okay.
I put it in one of our group chats. I can try to go and find it, but I did see somewhere where we're saying we should be able to use ERC20.
Right. And
there it
that's
is,
what
right there. Yeah. For your ease, we've also added
the
option to pay.
Oh,
for
I
tokens.
see it right there.
Yeah.
Okay, great, because then you wouldn't click on the Tron option. You would click on the Web3 option when you're going in there to connect your wallet. Right.
Okay.
So that's great, because then that opens it up to a wide variety of people that have restrictions, like Texas and all of that, if you're just now buying USDT. So that's really good news.
And we'll be learning more and more as we do this. This isn't just a few days thing. It'll be around for a little while. So we'll be learning more and more. Kev, I can see your hand up.
Kev's got his hand up. Thank you.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was going to ask you. How long do you have a sense of how long this is going to take? How long is this going to be opportunity open for?
No, no, they didn't give a deadline to the whole thing. It's about, getting to the goal as quickly as possible, where, it's going to we're just looking to speed up the whole, release of blockchain sports, to get it up and running so we can be, making the money, as it were.
Sure. Do we know what the goal is?
There was a number mentioned on the call, but I want to confirm that before I announce what that is, and I'll put it on
Sure.
the Facebook page because I don't want to put the wrong number out there. I know Miss B's on the call as well. I'm sure she remembers the same number that was mentioned, but I want to get that officially announced before I just put it out there. It'd be irresponsible to put it out there now.
No worries.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so does anybody else have questions about this process and what to do and
Just there's if there's certain things we're talking about that you don't understand what we're saying, like we were just talking about ERC20 and TRC20. I know if I was new to this, I'd be like, what the heck are you talking about? Don't worry about that. If you say, well, you know what, I've got $100. I'd like to get some Atla coins, but I don't know what to do. Then obviously this call is trying to help those who could be helped from a call. But if not, just reach out to the person who invited you, and they'll put you in touch with someone who can help you through the process. That's again why we're here to help everyone.
Yeah. And I just want to make mention, Richard. So like at $25, that's how many? Is that like 100 coins?
100 coins? Yeah. Wow, your math is good.
I'm like, I'm trying to make sure my math is good. So just in context of your investment there, 25 cents gives you 100 coins. Right now, we're
Right.
we're saying that the value of the Athleta coin is going to be $5.50, right? So
Careful about the going to be, projected to be.
projected to be. Okay. And thank you for that. Projected. So the projection already you're at 20x.
You would, well, for $25 worth of Atla, if it reaches the projected amount, which is an accurate projection, it's very, it's not based upon nothing. That'll be $550 worth of Atla you've got
Yeah.
for $25.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you've only got 25,
Yeah.
go get yourself the opportunity to get $550 worth of Atla. If you've got $100, then that's 400. Then that's $2,000, over $2,000 worth of Atla.
Yeah.
So
it's a great investment, and then if you're able to leave it there to let it go and do what it's going to do, let's think about 18 months down the road when we're swinging and going.
Exactly.
Your $25 investment will be so again. I think it's a good opportunity for us, of course, but for the outside community to get involved in this. And I'm going to have to run.
No problem. Well, thanks for coming on.
Okay. Love you all. Thank you so much for your attention and time, and we will see you on the next call.
Fantastic. All right. So, all right. So Edwina, it says, any idea when the launch is? No, we don't have a specific date yet. Mary, you're saying is the goal 10,000? No, it's not 10,000. Because, I mean, that'll go in no time. It's going to be, significantly more than that. Referral prize pool meaning there's going to be, so Sandra's asked me, what is the referral prize pool? Well, again, for everybody who buys Atla coins, they're going to be entered into a pool, and there's going to be prizes, and people can win these prizes. We're not sure what they are yet, but as they are released, we'll make sure that we put that on our Facebook page. Hey, Deb, could you put up the link to our Facebook page in the chat, please? Do you know how to do that?
I believe so. Give me a second. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you. So here's the thing is again, there are some people on the call who can do, want to do $5,000 worth of Atla. That's 20,000 Atla coins. I mean, it's crazy. And there's going to be other folks that are going to be wanting to do $100. So get in where you fit in, but to be able to get these things at 25 cents is amazing. And there's really two reasons to do it. Number one, for yourself. You know, if you've got an opportunity to buy something at a massive discount and you can sell it down the line, that's great. And great money. The second thing is to be able to is to invite your, family, friends, and other people. And there are people out there who are very keen to get cryptocurrencies before they're launched. That's a great opportunity. But of course, the third reason why is that we're helping our company. We're helping, give blockchain sports the fuel that they need to just cross this last finish line. So there's three reasons why you should do it. And again, for $25, I think everybody's got $25. Sandra, I see your hand up again, my lovely.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I lowered it. I'm sorry.
No, I know. Okay, no problem. Okay. All right. I'm not seeing any more questions in the chat. Yeah. Okay. So there's 43 people on this call. And I can't suggest more highly that you get yourself some extra Atla coins. I don't want you in 6 months when that Atla reaches, $5. That's one thing. But what if it got to more than there are coins and tokens out there that have done 10x that. And I don't want you in 6 months to think, oh, for $25. In fact, back in the day, Kev, when we were doing presentations, we used to use that example of, sitting around the dinner table, and there's someone always got that story. Oh, I remember when I could have bought, 1,000 Bitcoin for $100.
Yep.
Now, I'm not saying the opportunity is as big as that, but it certainly is. It's certainly very exciting. But again, that person sitting around the table says, "Oh, I could have bought 1,000 Bitcoin for $100," and it's kind of like the bragging rights. I think it's the opposite of bragging rights. It's like, well, you should have done it, because 1,000
Yeah.
Bitcoin would have made you very rich.
You get to put the dunce cap on for that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So what I'm saying to you, that, as I say, the 43 people who are on this call, whether it's $25, whether it's $100, whatever you can do, I don't want you to regret not doing it. As I say, Miss B and I did it. We did it wasn't a huge amount, but it was pretty substantial. And again, as and when it reaches what the projected price is, Miss B and I, there'd be enough money in there to buy a new car. Not a Lamborghini, but I'll tell you, we got $1,000 worth of Atla coin. Okay. Now I know not everybody has $1,000, to do that with. I understand that. But we did it for a couple of reasons. Number one, we want to support the group. And I'm telling you, we're going to get more as well down the line. But we want to do it to help the group. We want to kind of, make sure that Blockchain Sports gets what it needs to do it. And, with there being nearly 40,000 people in BioLimitless, if everybody was doing that kind of amount of money, they'd reach the amount of money they needed in no time. So, but what is it? $1,000 worth of Atla gets you 4,000 Atla at $5 per, when it reaches that projected value. That's $20,000 worth of Atla coins, so I think that's definitely worth it. Again, I know not everybody has 1,000. Some people has, I know people who put 5,000, 10,000 in. But as I say, do yourself the favor and get do at least a 25. Anybody else got anything to add? Any thoughts? Again, I think everybody, anybody got any questions on how to do it? It's a pretty simple thing. Robert, I see your camera come on. Hey, Robert.
So this is coming from the technology group with Aletta. And in testnet, they passed 1 million wallets connected to testnet. And they also hit over 20 million transactions, which that is in 4 months. Actually, I think it's a notch less than 4 months. And we're right at the point of having more transaction than any other level 1 blockchain in the test net. And they said that most level 1s, they had testnet for 1.5 to 2 years, and Aletta is probably going to go into production in about less than, probably in that 5-month range. Okay, so it's just amazing the activity. What that means is it's going to probably, when they talk about $5, it's going to be climbing. And so the time they get all their tokens, because there is a limit of 18 months that they're spread out over, but by the time you get all your tokens, it'll probably be closer to $10 than $5.
Oh yeah. And that's you're absolutely right there, Robert. And because so I mean, what does that mean? You know, you've got all this activity on testnet. What does that mean? Well, just to give you an idea, like blockchain, like Bitcoin has its own layer 1 blockchain. Ethereum has its own layer 1 blockchain. They had less when they were on in their testnet stage. They had less activity than we did, and they are now multi-billion-dollar opportunities. I think so. So that's the reason why, you know, Robert brings that up, is because all the signs are showing that everybody in this crypto industry, you know, Atla is very much talk of the town, and it's there's a lot of excitement around this Atla coin. And again, it's not just us saying that, and Robert is exactly right to bring that up. It's showing it in all of the activity, over 1 million wallets already, and we haven't even got to, you know, to main yet, to actually be launched. No other layer 1 blockchain has had any kind of success like that. I think there was one that was close, but again, it's a multi-billion-dollar layer 1 blockchain now. So yeah. Yeah, well said, Robert. So there you go. There's plenty of reasons to go out there and get your Atla coins. Don't be, as I say, in 3 months thinking, gosh darn it, I wish I had done it. Okay, so Deb has put the link for the Facebook page in the chat. So if you're not part of our Facebook page, please go do that. We try to, as we learn new things, as new information, like for example, you know, what are the prizes going to be? You know, if we don't know them on the call, as soon as we find out, we you know, we'll put them on that page for you. So go make sure you go and join that. Now, Gina's not on the call to be Mama Bear here, but she'll tell you that if you're going onto the Facebook page, there's a couple of little questions you need to answer. Don't just put nothing in those, because based upon what you put in those answers, I think it's going to ask you, I can't remember what it is, doesn't say who your sponsor is, but ask you a couple of questions so that we know that you're part of this group. And it's really to protect the group. You know, we don't want, you know, people from other companies coming in and trying to, you know, steal our people or whatever. So, but go and join the group. It's a great group. There's lots of information in there. There's all the information about the calls that are happening. And again, I'm particularly interested to find out what those prizes are. I'll take prizes all day, every day. Yeah. All right. Well, we're at 7:41. I think we pretty much covered everything here. I don't want to belabor the point. All I would just say is, unless there's anything else that anybody has anything to say, is I would do everything that I could to get as many Atla as I can. And as I say, if that's $25, do it, because that's still potentially over $500 worth of Atla coins when we reach the projected price. If you can do more, then great. With that, Kev, Deb, anything else you wanted to add before I go? I can't see anyone else on camera. I don't see any other questions.
No, I'm
Robert?
just so thankful that you covered that, Richard, because I was looking at that today and I did exactly what you did. I pushed that link and I'm like, something's not right. Now I
Right.
remember we had to do that before with some other apps that were sites that we were adding to our TronLink wallet. So
Yeah.
perfect. Thank you.
Of course. Kev, looks like you're looking to say something, or you're not.
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. I'm probably going to do a little recording of that, how to do it, and I'll post that on the Facebook page. So again, another incentive to go in there. Robert, did you have anything to add before we go?
I just might make one comment. When they were talking about they were projecting the price at 550. That was before they did the first contract with Saudi
Yes.
Arabia.
That's
It was
right.
before they'd actually started motorsports, and it was before they built the where they're going to sell contracts of soccer players, a portion of their contract where the public will be able to go in and buy those contracts. And to buy them, they have to have the Atla coin in order to purchase those. So the demand alone is going to drive this coin up. So there's so much more business that's come on since that projection was made. It's just amazing how fast this whole project is going.
Yeah, no, well said. Sometimes Miss B and I, when we're on a call, we just we sit and go, wow, what if it got to this price, or what if it got to this price? And we never picked on a price that hadn't already that another coin hasn't reached. Like Solana, there was another coin that reached fairly recently $187. It's a layer 1 blockchain just like ours. And you know, we were naughty and we pretended that Atla would reach $187 like Solana did. And it was just exciting to see it. I'm not saying that it's going to reach that kind of price, but again, as Robert was saying, even if it gets to $10 or $20, then you know, even $100 worth of Atla or $200 worth of Atla will be a substantial gain. So with that, we're at 7:45. Kev, thank you very much. Deb, thank you as always. Robert, thank you for your words of wisdom and contribution. As I say, I'm going to make a little video on how to go buy these Atla coins. I'll put it in the Facebook page. And with that, I'm going to say goodnight. We do have our business presentations. If you want to see the BioLimitless presentation, we do that on Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock. We have this call at 7 o'clock on Thursday. Again, sometimes there's some structure to it. Very often there's not. It's just a bunch of people all getting together and helping as we learn and move forward with all of the Limitless projects. So come and join us on Tuesday night. That's the place to bring your guests. Come and join us on Thursday night. That's the place where you want to be already part of one of our businesses. And that's it. So again, enjoy the rest of your Thursday, where it might be a Thursday morning, or some of you, it might be even a Friday morning. I think we had some Japanese join the call, so you're already on Friday morning. Can you get me tomorrow's lottery numbers and send it back to me? Would you mind doing that? But again, it's great to see everybody. Lovely to see all your smiling faces, and we'll see you on the next call. And again, thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you soon.